Before we start today's video, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below. Use code Ahsoka in all caps to get $7 off your order. May the Force be with you, and enjoy the vid.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have a new update into the regards of possibly having Obi Wan Kenobi Season 2 come to fruition and actually happen. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we would be anticipating furthermore right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Obi Wan Kenobi Season 2. Will more episodes ever release? It's also worth noting that this article is a couple of months old now, from the beginning of summer. Now it's in September. Summer's no longer. It's over now. But yeah, it's from the end of May 25th of this year. So that in mind, take that into mind and take this maybe with an overall report with more of a grain of salt. Part of more really that rumor mill. We'd like to build more of a resume though, however, for all the various different reasons that a lot of fans would love to see Obi Wan Kenobi Season 2 and why it would be great for the House of Mouse. And so Lucasfilm had made one of its biggest splashes yet on Disney Plus in 2022 with Obi Wan Kenobi, a 6-episode series that brought back Ewan McGregor and the titular Jedi Knight and pitted him against his once again Hayden Christensen's Darth Vader. And so, Obi Wan Kenobi Season 2 recently has received more or less of a disappointing release update when Disney had launched a physical steelbooks for several streaming originals, including the Jedi series along with Andor, Moon Knight, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier from Marvel Studios. Now, by which, if you are a Marvel fan, we have our Marvel channel linked in the description down below. So new physical media, physical releases for Obi Wan Kenobi and for Andor in particular and specifically. This is more notable and important because while every other show was packaged as the complete first season, Obi Wan Kenobi found itself labeled as differently, and instead labeled as the complete series, seemingly implying that there are no future plans to renew the show at Disney Plus, at least anytime soon. I will like to say that those talks have been in discussions and those conversations have been happening. Every cast and crew member has said that they would love to return for a second season, of course, and what we had last heard specifically and particularly, more importantly, from Kathleen Kennedy herself is that they would like to wait it out a little bit and give it some time to breathe and wouldn't want to do a second season right away and much rather would like to wait a couple of years, give it the room it needs to breathe essentially. So, the main implication from these physical release media books here is the fact that they're all labeled as the complete first season, and it would leave room and imply that there would be a complete second season, a complete third season for any of these given shows. And, inside and out, both here on the franchise in a galaxy far, far away for Andor, we already all know it's getting its second season sometime in spring of next year, 2025. It seems that it's going to be releasing somewhere around March on the streamer. I'll have another video talking about that in more detail and in more depth here on the channel. Of course, all the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. And then also for my Marvel fans out there, by which, as I had already mentioned, we have our Marvel channel linked in the description down below. Moon Knight is a very fascinating and exciting one, but I think also Falcon and the Winter Soldier as well, being labeled both as the complete first series. Doesn't really feel like that they would be doing a second season of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or Captain America and the Winter Soldier now, because of the Brave New World movie releasing in February in theaters next year, but that's besides the point. We'll talk about that more over on the Marvel channel. Obi Wan Kenobi was originally billed as an event series or limited series set from the get-go, only to run for its 6 episodes, which was reflected when the 2022 awards season had also rolled around, as Obi Wan Kenobi was submitted and nominated even in the limited series categories. Maybe they were cheating it a little bit, like maybe they still could and would come back around to do a second season. Honestly, I've kind of voiced my opinion here on the channel, of course. I think it would be dumb if they didn't do a second season because of just how well perceived it was from the fans and how, it's Disney, they care about the money. So yeah, they got some money from that as well, not just from Disney Plus subscribers and the viewership numbers, but also from the merchandise was a huge one out there for them as well. And they could definitely do more with that there as well. But as I had mentioned, maybe they could be cheating it a little bit, and for right now, for the time being, trying to throw us off the tail, put it in the limited series categories. I'm just saying, never say never kind of scenario. Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy, as I had also mentioned, also spoke about the show's possible potential Season 2 chances with Variety in April of last year, 2023, and also in another interview from this year, telling how the project is not in active development but had offered a promising never say never kind of scenario. The show stars Ewan McGregor as well, had also previously revealed his hopes for another go-around as the Star Wars Jedi on Disney Studios Awards in an interview, revealing that he had loved the Disney Plus experience in hopes that they do get a chance to do it again. Of course, just coming back as Obi-Wan Kenobi could happen inside and out of an Obi-Wan Kenobi second season, especially after what we have saw with the Ahsoka Disney Plus show, and with its second season now underway and in development with its pre-production and anticipating to go into filming and production next summer. They definitely could also bring back Ewan McGregor as a Force ghost, and to be, even in flashback sequences, I think is a very likely thing to see there as well. He says that there, though, in quotes, "I was so happy to do it again and so happy to work with Hayden again, and I hope you get the chance to do it again." I need that quote right there. Even Obi-Wan Kenobi Deborah Chow, director, had told The Hollywood Reporter how she does not believe Season 2 is off the board, and that McGregor was even already pitching her ideas herself for more on the set of the freshman outing, of just how, enthusiastic and how excited, Ewan McGregor really was, and, pitching those ideas for what they could do in the future, what they could do for a second season, all at the same time. While it appears that Obi-Wan Kenobi was truly conceived as a one-off 6-episode season, many of the key creatives needed to reignite the show for a Season 2 appear to all be on board, as I had mentioned, with returning to that world. The attitude for Season 2, just across the board, very much seems to be a never say never one, meaning the potential is there for it to happen eventually, at the very least. This will also only be furthered by Obi-Wan Kenobi's status as one of Disney Plus's most viewed original series, which is bound to have Disney executives and shareholders hankering for more episodes to come to the service. From the sounds of it, Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2 is not among the series currently in active development at Lucasfilm and at Disney+, so if the sophomore outing were to become a reality, the wait would undoubtedly be quite a long one, especially after the reports of Disney+ restructuring how they want to have their Disney+ output moving forward. This all being said, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.